are now listening to Lauer Road Radio.
Hey, welcome one and all to the #1 podcast, winter, spring, and fall. Talking sports for the thrill of it all. Hey, talking life, but we're killing it all. Jason and Dan with the master plan. These are dangerous men with the mic in the hand. Bonafide winners everywhere that we go. You're a part of the team.
Lauer Radio.
Dad light, thug light, bright lights in sight. All right. Dad light, thug light, bright lights in sight. All right. Yeah. Dad light, thug light, bright lights in sight. All right. Bonafide winners everywhere that we go. You're a part of the team.
Lauer Radio.
Let's get it.
What? At Tanagra, when the walls fell. This is Dan Owings coming at you another time for Lauer Road Radio with my co-host, as always, Jason.
Yep.
Also in the studio today is, what's your name again? Gideon. And he's on Preston's chair. He's the czar of information today. And Stella is on the ones. And she's on the zeros. So this is a special episode.
Special.
It's like back when they used to do specials.
Like Christmas specials.
There would be a Christmas special. There may be an after-school special.
Oh, yeah.
That was a big one. We could do a Mount Rushmore specials one day.
Okay.
Jesse would be on the list. But that's not what we're doing today.
No.
We're going to do the Mount. This is a special episode, not in the normal.
Standalone episode.
It's not canon.
No,
Okay,
no,
so
no.
if you're trying to make this mesh with other things that we've said or done, it won't.
doesn't work. Yeah, and if you're writing the Wikipedia page for Lauer, someone needs to do that. By the way, if you're doing that, this is not canon.
This is not canon.
Yeah.
The Mount Rushmore episodes are not canon. You cannot. It's not in the Lauer verse. It doesn't.
The Lauer verse. There is a multi-Lauer verse.
There's a multi-Lauer verse at which,
and those other ones, all the shows are only 10 minutes, and their specials are 52.
Yeah, and they're also very popular. This Mount Rushmore is the Mount Rushmore of places to walk. Now, there are very important distinctions to make.
Yes.
This is not the Mount Rushmore of places to walk to. Okay. There are a lot of places you like to walk to.
Yes.
This is the Mount Rushmore of places to walk. This is the idea is all you're doing, there's no goal.
The purpose is to walk.
The purpose is to walk. Now the Mount Rushmore of places to walk your dog is a different list.
I was just going to say that. That's a different thing.
It's a different list. This is, I'm going to put some headphones in, listen to a book, and go for a walk.
Yeah.
Okay? All
like
right,
it.
you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, what's your first suggestion?
Well, I think the obvious one is your neighborhood.
Yeah, well, it depends on your neighborhood now, doesn't it?
That's true.
Yeah.
I would say in general, though, I walk in my neighborhood.
Yeah.
You walk in your neighborhood.
Yeah.
I think most people would walk in their neighborhood.
Some people live in the country. They don't have a neighborhood.
Well, that still is their neighborhood.
There are some neighborhoods that don't have...
It's just hood.
Is
There's
there
no
a
neighbors.
water buffalo coming down the stairs right now?
Yeah. Okay. We're right in the middle of an episode.
We're in the middle of an episode.
Hey, is his mic on? No.
Okay.
I don't know if it'll mess it up if you turn it on or not.
No, it's a good thing that it's not on.
Stop. We need.
Jesse,
we're in
we
a
got
tight spot.
7.5 minutes or 6.5 minutes left. So this is the Mount Rushmore of places to walk. We don't know whether your stuff will work or not, but if it does, great. If it doesn't, then it'll ruin everything. So this Mount Rushmore of places to walk.
Your neighborhood.
A neighborhood.
A neighbor, not your neighborhood.
A neighborhood with sidewalks.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Next would be the park.
Oh, the park's a good one.
Right?
Yeah.
You go for a walk at the park. There's paths and whatnot.
You know, really, another really great place to walk is a cemetery.
I'd love to walk in a cemetery.
Yeah, because there's paths in there and there's not a lot of traffic.
Cemetery is a very good place to walk.
It's not a great place
Now,
to walk a dog.
Nature trail.
Yeah.
That's all.
Sorry.
You're off. Jesse's got nothing.
Great place to walk a dog because of the poop.
Yeah,
Because of the poop.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
The dog's pooping on graves. We don't want to do that.
I don't let my dog. Now this is not this episode, but I don't let my dog pee on gravestones. He wants to. He tries.
Everyone.
And he just tries. I'm like, no, we're not doing that. That's disrespectful. You can.
People that I pee on the headstone.
Yes, Jesse wants
Jesse
people
pees
to
on the
know that
headstone.
he pees on the headstones. Cemetery's good. A mall
Mall is a great
is a
place
great
to walk.
place to walk.
Yeah.
Treadmill is not a bad place to walk.
Are you going to say treadmill/gym?
We could say treadmill/gym.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That's a good place to walk.
Did we say hiking trail?
We did not say hiking trail.
Because that's, well, technically you hike on a hiking trail, but
How about track around?
Oh,
you go
yeah.
on a walk because it's like it's a
walk,
quarter mile.
I walk the track frequently.
I love to walk the track.
Yeah.
We got a lot of good places to walk, and we're going to have to narrow it down to 4 in the next 5 minutes, Jason. You got anything else? Let's see what cream rises to the top here.
Botanical gardens.
Nah. Zoo. The zoo's a good place to walk.
Beaches.
Beaches.
Come on.
That belongs on the list. Beach.
Well, do we have a beach?
Yeah.
No,
We don't have a beach.
We don't have a beach.
No, we don't have a beach.
But if you have access to a beach,
listen,
come on.
your life is pretty good if you have access to a beach.
If you have access to the beach, you're living your
You're doing
best
just
life.
fine. So I would say walking on the beach. I would put that.
To George Washington.
It's for me. Yeah, it's the George
What about
Washington.
the woods?
I love the woods.
Come on, walking
So
in the
let's
woods.
just say, but assuming there's a trail.
Well, sometimes foraging through the woods.
Yeah, so sometimes it doesn't work out so well. Ever seen what was that movie, Blair Witch Project?
Oh yeah.
People thought that was real when it happened.
What?
Like they thought
It's
that
not.
movie was like a documentary.
It is.
Mm-hmm, sure. So I would say beach,
Yeah.
trail
/ woods.
/ woods. We'll put that on one. Neighborhood.
Yeah.
And then the mall. The
The
thing
mall?
about the mall is it's indoors, so it's all weather.
Climate
These
control.
other places, it could be really super hot, like just too hot to go outside.
I like walking in the cemetery.
Too cold. I love walking in the cemetery.
I like looking at the super old gravestones.
I love to walk in the cemetery when it's really foggy.
Yeah.
out. That's like, oh man, this is great.
With a trench coat on.
Yeah.
Yeah. A black trench coat.
With a black trench coat
Yeah.
and a boombox.
Blasting Highway to Hell.
Blasting, sure. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, I don't know. Here's the thing.
Well, I prefer, but it probably doesn't belong.
I don't think it belongs. Just because you prefer it, I don't think it belongs.
Yeah. So what do we got again?
Well, we've got trail / woods,
Yeah.
beach, which is the number one thing.
Come on.
And then neighborhood, just walking through the neighborhood. And then I think number 4 is the mall. Maybe you want to put treadmill / gym on there over the mall. I don't know. I like to walk on a treadmill because it's like you know exactly what you're getting. I'm going 3.3 miles an hour at a grade of 5%.
-2.
-2. I'm downhill. I'm just rolling. That's
You have roller skates on.
man, I'm cruising.
I could do this all day.
I like to walk on a treadmill. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah. Is there any other? I mean, I've walked.
Amusement parks.
Amusement park's good. A zoo is good.
A zoo is good. Yeah. Well, we walk the Columbus Zoo and see the lights.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Christmas lights.
But that's not like, when have
A
you ever
dedicated
said,
walk,
I'm
yeah.
going to the zoo just for a walk?
If I lived 5 minutes away, I would.
You might.
Yeah. I
But you-
would.
But you might.
I do like. I will say this: I never walk without the dog.
Yeah.
100% of my walks
Oh,
are with
really?
the dog.
Not me. Well, my dog doesn't like to walk anymore. He's like, we are outside 1 block, and he looks up at me like, what are we doing? I don't have to prove anything to anybody. You don't want to be here. Let's just go back up.
Yeah,
So I think that's a good list. I
That's
love
a
to
pretty
go
good-
on a walk.
yeah. Can we? We have like
Yeah.
a minute and a half, 90 seconds. Things to listen to on a walk.
Book, podcast, music. What else is there?
Radio.
Radio? Ooh, I like to listen to a baseball game on a walk.
Oh yeah.
You ever
yeah,
done
yeah.
that?
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I really enjoy that. So there it is. Book, podcast, music, baseball game.
Yeah.
Specifically baseball game. That's
Yeah,
the best thing.
There's no other sport to listen to.
Loved it. Loved it.
I've never listened to a soccer game on the radio. I think that would be awful.
I would say just be awful. Yeah.
Football, you kind of get it.
Okay.
3 yards, this, that. You can
Cloud
picture
of
it.
dust.
Cloud of dust.
All right, that's it. That's the whole thing.
That's a list.
This one was an easier one than the other ones. The other ones
flew
were a
through
little
it.
bit more contentious.
Yeah, Gideon, you had KFC on your list.
But that's just where you like to walk to.
Or in.
What's your favorite? What's your favorite? Do you prefer KFC over
Popeyes?
all the others?
No,
Chick-fil-A?
I'm not a chicken guy, guys.
Oh, you're not?
What?
You said
I mean,
KFC.
I like chicken, but
Sure.
Oh, that's
I got KFC as number 1.
of all the chicken places.
Listen, when KFC is when it's really locked in,
Raising Cane's.
it's amazing. Yeah,
it's on
that's a
top.
different show.
Listen, Texas Roadhouse has a sweet breaded chicken.
I'll bet they do.
It is fantastic.
All right, this is Dan signing off for Jason, reminding you to always keep your stick on the ice and never wear the blue sweats.
Sit, Bubba, sit. Good dog.
I have spoken. This is when.
Night, Lauer, back kids.
Yeah, that's it.
Especially you. Gideon.
All right, Gus, do you have anything to say?
I like cars.
It's a different Mount Rushmore. Good job, Jesse.